Hello everyone, my name's Robert Bomar, and I'd like to read a few verses out of the Old Testament King James Version Bible, and I'd like to read today out of Nahum chapter 1 and read some verses here. Okay, verse 2. God is jealous, and the Lord revengeth, and is furious. The Lord will take vengeance at his own adversaries, and he reserveth wrath for his enemies. The Lord is slow to anger and great in power, and will not at all acquit the wicked. The Lord has his way in the whirlwinds, and in the storms and the clouds are the dust of his feet. He rebuketh the sea, and maketh it dry, and drieth up all the rivers. Bashan languisheth, and Carmel, and the flower of Lebanon languisheth. The mountains quake at him, and the hills melt, and the earth is burned at his presence, yea, the world and all that dwell therein. Who can stand before his indignation, and who can abide in the fearfulness of his anger? His fury is poured out like fire, and the rocks are thrown down by him. The Lord is good, a stronghold in the day of trouble, and he knoweth them that trust in him. See, the Lord knows. It says here in verse 7, the Lord is good, a stronghold in the day of trouble, and he knoweth the ones that trust in him. He knows if you trust in him, he's a good hold. It says here, he's a stronghold. Okay, then we'll back up to verse 2. God is jealous, the Lord revengeth, and is furious. The Lord will take vengeance on his adversaries, and he reserveth wrath for his enemies. Verse 3. The Lord slow to anger and great in power, and will not at all acquit the wicked. The Lord has his way in the whirlwinds, and in the storms, and the clouds are the dust of his feet. Now that's how bad he is. Everybody says God's good and it's that. He is, but look, the Lord's slow to anger and great in power. He's hard to get him mad. He's slow to get mad. Boy, when he gets mad, I don't want him angry at me. But anyway, he's jealous. He's a jealous God. So you can't be out here worshiping other idols, not like this, and be that. That's why he's jealous, see? He's the one who created all this. He created the heavens and the earth and the men upon it and all these souls. He created the evil and the good, the light and the dark. He did it all. And people don't appreciate that and don't know how powerful he is and how mighty. That's the good thing about the Lord. He's jealous, and he's also very slow to get mad. But when he gets mad, Lord, you better look out. But he's also, in verse 7, it says, the Lord is good, a stronghold in the day of trouble, and he knoweth the ones that trust in him. He knoweth them that trust in him. So that's also good. See, the Lord knows. He already knows your heart. Now, a lot of these fortune tellers, I've heard these fortune tellers of the world go, well, I can read his mind. Oh, yeah, you can't read their heart. God's the only one can do that. God knows it all. But anyway, I'd like to close today, and it's December the 25th, 2010. And I'd like to say Merry Christmas, but mainly to Jesus, mostly. I don't know if it's Jesus' birthday, but happy birthday, Jesus, if it is. This is praising your name. And this is Nahum chapter 1. This is a very good book. And it tells about God being jealous and how big he is. See right here it says, verse 3 says, the Lord slow to anger and great in power, and will not at all acquit the wicked. The Lord hath his ways in the whirlwind, and in the storms, and the clouds are the dust of his feet. That's how big he is and powerful. Man. But anyway, I'd like to close today and say bless everyone out there, and pray for me, and I'll pray for you again. And God bless.